remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We back with another Music Monday on this Monday, man. Smash that like button, sub up to the channel if you haven't done so already. Of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and I make content about sneakers, occasional try-on hauls, and of course, this is new Music Monday that we started at the top of the year in 2023. So smash that like button, sub up. Dunks said he should be joining. I think he had to do some family things first. So when Dunks jumps in the live, I will definitely just add him in. We're going to get the party started, man. So smash the like button. Sub up to the channel if you haven't done so already. And also sign up for that sold out Discord. The link is pinned up in the comment section, man. And it's free to sign up for the people who want to sign up, man. But with all that being said, let's just get started, man. I've been wanting to cover this topic for a minute, and for the people that come in and out, man, that join a little bit later, definitely let the kid know what's up, and we'll just worst case scenario, a lot of people just got to catch the playback. Let me just make sure I got everything synced up. Let me get my phone right and everything like that, making sure the party is still popping, man. So hopefully everything is going up live. Let me know if you guys can hear me all right, stuff like that. But anyway, let's keep it moving. With all that being said, right, let's just jump right into the topic. I want to talk the Quando Rondo slash King Von slash Lil Timm freaking, I guess, saga here. Give you guys a little bit of the backstory, and I'm going to share my screen here. Just going to get myself popping up right quick. I'm going to say this, right? Share my screen, boom, should be right there. So, I say all that to say, right? This is one of the tells of the things that's really kind of just been throwing me off. I'll give you guys a little bit of backstory, what I know. I think Double XL is probably going to go a little bit more in depth, but Lil Timm, right? He is a person who, it's not alleged, it's even on video. But I'm going to say alleged because I could be wrong. But from what I know, allegedly, he is the guy who shot King Von, right? Lil Timm, which he apparently does music too. Now, he is probably close connections with Quando Rondo. Now, he is a rapper, and to the best of my knowledge, Quando Rondo is signed under NBA YoungBoy. Don't quote me on that. Again, allegedly, but I feel like he is, right? And ever since then, right? And if we don't know who King Von is, he was signed to Lil Durk. So, You know, Dirk's definitely. I think he just goes by Dirk now or Dirkio, but Dirk's been in the game for quite some time. I've been liking him whenever he came out with the low cut, and then ever since This Ain't What You Want, I just been feeling his music. So I have no dog in this fight in either way, shape, or form. But I will say this: I will not pick a side. I'm just gonna see what's out here that's already been reported. I will say this: I'm definitely gonna give my point of view because when it happened and I saw the story, like, oh man, you know, like King Von, you know, died. But you looking at the video, and first things first, I guess we can say this too: R.I.P. to King Von, man. Definitely R.I.P. Definitely, I will say this about King Von, man. I hate when you try to judge a book by its cover, but right off rip, when I looked at homie, I'm like, yo, homie done been through some stuff. He's a tough dude, like one of those where I don't think I would try to throw hands with him, you know? And I'm not sure what the beef between the guys stemmed from, like, because it all started, I think it was between King Von and Quando Rondo. I don't know what the major beef is, but I'm going to see if they even have that in the story. But apparently, and I'm just telling you right off rip, off the top of my head, what I know. Apparently, off rip, and I see King Von from the video. Looks like he gets out the car. He makes the first move with a surprise attack. We're going to say it like, I'm going to say it nicely, surprise attack. But in actuality, he caught homie off guard. And if you're going against somebody your size who's not really ready, and if you're, I'm not saying King Von was scared. I'm talking about me now. When and or if I was in a situation where I had to just sneak up on somebody with a surprise attack and, you know, like literally just be like, you got to catch them off guard. I'm going to say this. When I had to do that, I was scared 9 times out of 10 that that person that I'm about to step to, I couldn't just get their attention to call a fair one because low key, not saying I would lose, but let's just say definitely will have like a time with them. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those, it wasn't going to be an easy fight if I won. It's one of those, you ever fought somebody where even everybody like, man, you held your own, you walking away, he hurt or well, hopefully it's just a he because we, for fellas point of view, but I'm like, he hurt, but you hurt just as him. And they're like, man, Jay, you held your own. I'm like, bro, I'm hurting. I don't want to fight nobody for the next couple weeks. But anyway, I say all that to say, like, whenever, like, you catch somebody with a surprise attack, really, that's the point. You're supposed to win. Does it always work? No, because some people, like, it's just like, I'll give you this, right? Say if King Von ran up on Mike Tyson like he did Quando Rondo. He can, that's going to waste time, especially with somebody who's used to getting hit. It's probably going to sting the first time, but I mean, if you don't knock homie clear out, because the thing is, he was welling on Quando Rondo, right? And I'm talking punching, right? But he didn't knock homie out. I mean, homie had like bruises, but I mean, you came and caught homie off guard with a sucker punch. We're going to call it for what it is. Now, the reasoning behind it, I don't know, and that's what I'm hoping is going to tell me in this article. But I say all that to say, and we can put Dunks in the scenario with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? If Dunk sees somebody come welling on me and catch me off guard, and he got that thing on him, and you know what I'm talking about, what is he supposed to do? Even Quando Rondo dropped the song and said, you did what you were supposed to do. You homies run up. This is no different in any scenario, but I think the reason everybody gives Quando Rondo a hard time, and that man's career has not been the same since. It was bubbling before, but now, I don't know. The streets is, this is the thing too, why I don't really do the whole street stuff, man. And even when I thought I was about it at one point, I don't do the street stuff mainly because, bro, to be honest, the street stuff is not, it's too flip-floppy, man. Everybody don't live by the same street codes. They'll be out there with you because sometimes you ain't got no choice where you grow up and y'all just cool, but I mean, some people will, like, yeah, it's just like Boosie said. You put somebody in a scenario and you like, hey, man, we all keep quiet, say we don't know nothing, don't answer no questions. Hell, we may be here for a minute, but they eventually going to let us go home, or they'll have to tell us, all right, well, you just have to sit here until court, or you can be requested for a bond. But I say all that to say, like, you can't just literally watch your homie get knocked down. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you and your homies kicking it, and somebody just run up on him, like, from the side view with that. Like, when I saw the joint, he hit him with the side view joint and was welling on him. And then I'm positive homie couldn't have saw it coming. And then Lil Timm, they apparently all got into fights. And Lil Timm had that thing on him. And hell, but thing is, people forget Lil Tim got shot too. They didn't, they returned fire as they should because it's self-defense at this point, but they returned fire and shot him back. He just survived, however he hit Von, like he hit him good, pause. But they've been getting homie a hard time, but ain't nobody really touched him yet either. But now that the case been dropped, and I'm assuming it's been dropped because reality is he had went to jail and got bond, but he literally shot in self-defense of his homie, which you can do that. That's a part of, and I'm no lawyer, right? Let me throw it out there. First things first, I am no lawyer. I've lost every legal case I've ever been in, so take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. I say all that to say, homie, like, literally, you are most states, if they're like not a stand your ground state, there do have options where you have the right to defend your home joint. Defend, even when I say that, you can defend, even if you're defending in somebody else in self-defense because they were in danger, which, safe to say, King Von ran up on homie, was beating him, and hell, didn't look like he was slowing down no time soon. So, yeah, and even how he was throwing them things, they was all over the place. But anyway, low key, I hate to say this, a lot of the fights I don't see in King Von because I've seen a lot of video surfacing, like coming to the surface when he was locked up. He did the same thing, snuck up on somebody and beat him up, and I'm like, he just bought it. But again, I guess from maybe his point of view, hell, I ain't gotta tell you nothing, like, and then we seen other little videos of where he says certain things. I'm not gonna put that over YouTube because they're very strict on the guidelines, but videos have surfaced about him like pretty much the entire time. So I'm just like, with him being locked up, and he made some very weird calls and stuff like that. So honestly, like I said, ever since I've seen King Von when he first dropped, I said, no need to question if that guy is, like, I hate the stereotype, but some people faces, you can just tell they've had a hard lifestyle. And we can get at the little Tim. If you look at his mugshot up here, literally, that same concept. You know what I mean? But let me read through this real quick on the XXL joint. Y'all smash the like button, sub up. Just going to be on this joint for probably like another good hour, man. Because I do also want to touch on this, too. Gunplay, literally just on, the 19th of Saturday, right? I think, and this is just alleged, want to make sure I covered this too. But yeah, Gunplay arrested for battery, child abuse, and wife divorcing him. So I definitely want to get that out of there. Now, from what I've heard on this side of the case, I'm gonna get back to the King Von stuff in a minute. But just to sum up things, I've heard that pretty much this started over her just asking him to be quiet. So I'm not sure how that all went, but want to read over it. I hope the allegations aren't true. Man, looking at Gunplay now versus like when he first came out, I remember he had like those. He had the what do they call them joints? The wicks. He had the huge wicks on his head. Pause. He had the wicks down almost damn to his fucking back. So he cut that joint now. So I mean, very curious how he keeps his beard and mustache and everything like that too. But I'm not here to judge, man. I'm no stylist. But yeah, he already gives you kind of one of those things. But apparently, from what I heard from his wife, he has a little bit of a drinking problem. And, again, this is all alleged and opinionated based, so I don't know. But let's get back to the King Von situation real quick. Definitely want to touch on this. I'm going to touch on what's going on with, also just with Quando Rondo, because he's still facing charges himself, like drug-related charges and everything. But, read the article. It says, Lil Tim's attorney has confirmed to XXL that charges against Lil Tim is the King Burns murder case has been dropped. So they have dropped the case, and he should be a free man, depending whatever else he got pending. Some tell me that's his bigger case, but I wouldn't be surprised if he had other stuff. But he got granted bail, so it can't be that bad. Unless the judge is being very, being very forgiving. And, also if they know, hey, we can get some extra money out of these fuckers, cool. You're going to keep getting in trouble, you're going to pay for it. It says, Lil Tim's murder charge has been dropped. In a statement to XXL on Sunday, August 20th, Lil Tim's attorney Noah Pines confirmed that felony murder charges were dropped against Lil Tim. Born Timothy Leaks, that's his real name, the government name, for the people who don't know. The case against Mr. Leaks was dismissed prior to ever being indicted. So it never even made it. They literally just went on, and we're not even going to waste our time. The statement reads. So yeah, he And to be honest, if we're gonna be fair about it, he was defending him. And you know why he got to get a bad rep about it, I don't know. But he was defending him. I'm gonna give you my take on it when I read through the rest of this joint. Um, it says, as previously reported, Lil Timm was arrested and charged with the felony murder in King Von's death on November 6, 2020. So yeah, it's been a year and some change, almost 2 years since this happened, man. And this, right, I think that shocked the world because he was really on a hot streak where, you know, he wasn't like he was getting at minimum a million views per like song, very video he dropped, and he was just a straight raw rapper, man. But also, he had other charges pending too. I'm not gonna sit up here and say, you know, RIP man to anybody, but I'm not gonna sit up here and act like homie didn't have something, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna say he was Mr. Perfect. Let's just leave it at that. Let's see. As previously reported, Lil Timm arrested and charged with the felony murder in King Von's death on November 6, 2020. Von, born Davon Bennett, did not know that, but I see why they call him Von, was shot, killed following a fight that escalated into a shooting outside the Manco Hookah Lounge in downtown Atlanta. So they had a hookah spot. This is where you're supposed to be kicking it, man, just chilling. So apparently that's when it broke out in front of there. I do know the story, but this is my first time actually just like literally reading up on the joint. So I just want to see what's up. I knew they would take it back as any great publishing place should. It says, according to authorities, a fight broke out between a group of men Von was with and another group of people, including Quando, Rondo, and Lil Timm. In the parking lot around 3 a.m., the groups that exchanged gunfire after the dust settled. 6 people were shot, 3 whom died from their wounds. 2 police officers reportedly attempted to intervene following the gun battle, but were not injured. So you got that right there to say that with a grain of salt, man. So yeah, sounds like a wild night. So they fought, and then they all came, all right, cool, we tired, let's shoot it out now. I mean, but from what a video I was saying, if he didn't step in on that joint, it's going to be a different ball game. It says the Atlanta Police Department would later release a statement confirming that King Von was one of the deceased victims. Definitely remember this. Everybody was shocked. It was all over the internet, man. And I think TMZ may have been the first ones to report it, as they usually are. It's rare those guys don't be too far behind, man. Says in March of 2021, Lil Timm was released from Fulton County Jail after posting $100,000 bond. Sheesh. Which we gotta take that back too for the people who don't know. You only, and it's still a lot of money, but you gotta pay. When it's $100,000, you only gotta pay a certain percentage to actually get out. And I want to say you gotta pay what? It's either 10% or 20%. I want to say you got to just pay 20% of it. So I think at that point, that would be what, $20,000. Still a lot of freaking money, man. Where these guys getting it from? But at the same time, their sign got somewhat of a deal. So, I mean, if he was able to make the bail, somebody supporting him. Says, although he was set free in the case, Lil Timm still faces other pending charges. According to reports, the in-battle rapper was hit with multiple drug and trafficking charges. See, why did I tell y'all? I told y'all off rip before I even read the article. I know homie was involved in other things. And here you go. Says, rapper was hit with multiple drug and trafficking charge, but in October of 2022, after a high-speed car chase with the police in Georgia. Wow. He did a high-speed, wow. Timm, hey, all these cats to keep it 100, there's some tough cookies, man. Pause, but like, these guys just, yeah, a rough lifestyle, man. Man, I mean, me and my friends, and usually it was just me and Dunks when I say this, we caught a couple hands every now and then, but reality is we was all on some just chill stuff, you know? Let's see. It says, Asian Doll and King Von's family upset over Lil Timm's charges being dropped in the King Von murder. Now, I'm also hearing this is kind of like suspect. And honestly, I think Asian Doll, I'm pretty sure she does music, but don't quote me on that. But I think she was the last person, dating Von, right? Pretty sure something tells me Von, that wasn't his only girl he was talking to, but that was the one that he publicly, like, they was cool. They had their thing. I'm going to say this. She the main boo. That's the best way to describe it. She the main boo, man. She the main boo. But says Asian doll, King Von's ex-girlfriend. Wow. Okay. Caught wind of the initial rumor. So that means they weren't even together when this popped down. But I guess obviously they probably hadn't been long, like broke up, I assume. Says caught wind of the initial rumors that Lil Timm was no longer being charged and responded on her Twitter account in a since deleted tweet. She wrote, "Because the police said Timm ain't kill him, the police did." Because the police said Timm ain't kill him, the police did. Oh, so apparently, they're saying the police the one who got the fatal shot. It wasn't him. So it says Asian doll reacts to the rumors of Lil Timm murder charges were allegedly dropped. So this was alleged. So I mean, I think it's pretty much everybody in news outlet don't put the joint out and knows. So I think it's like they don't rest assured and just claimed it. So I think this was posted by Say Cheese TV. Salute to them. Says, this is her stuff. I guess she goes by Asian the Brat. Says, because the police said Timm ain't kill him, the police did. Okay, so now if this is true, but it's alleged, but if this is true, isn't this like something we want to be like, maybe if they're saying the police killed him and Lil Timm just was firing a gun and hit nobody. It's a possibility it is dark at night, but I know we seen it clear as day on the video that people actually do, like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. It looked like he did it to me on the video, but again, allegedly, I can't even really make it out. But it says, meanwhile, King Von's family was on Instagram Live venting their frustrations over the reports that Lil Timm has been cleared of murder charges. In the video, a woman asked why prosecutors did not contact them first with the information. I mean, they probably looked it back fur and saw what we saw and just kind of made their own assumption like, hey, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And to be honest, I don't want to make it like a race thing, but I mean, like, sometimes they don't get mad with them. Some people just take each other out, and Timm had a clear shot, bro, but same time, if they're saying something different, I know Timm got Timm got other charges. He still may be doing a little bit of time, or, he won't pay it until finally they're like, all right, cool, extend the probation or something like that, or give him probation. Or if he ain't on it, but I mean high speed chase and you got drugs, yeah, it's gonna be another some old bread, man. But I mean, hell, if they posting $100,000 bond, they got it. I hope. Says Lil Timm releases new song "Left a Stain" after news circulate that his charges are dismissed. Now I haven't heard the song, but from what I'm in, it's actually alright. Actually, I'm lying. I heard a snippet of the song kind of today at work, but I didn't get a chance to listen to the whole joint, which I know nowadays the music now don't be that long. So, I ain't really tripping over it. I'm going to check it out for sure. From what I'm hearing, though, people are like, hey, yo, he should have had this. He should have dropped this the minute, like, he actually got through recording it. Now, I'm going to say this. Who's to say he didn't and who's to say he did? But what people mean by that is what I'm seeing all in the comments. They're like, yo, he should have dropped this right after the whole incident once he got bail, but at the same time, clearly the guy was lawyered up, and I'm gonna say this, the first thing his lawyer probably said whenever he got through hiring him, he's like, yo, now you only talk to me, you know what I mean, plain and simple. Don't talk to nobody else about the case, don't speak on it, don't post it on the internet, no nothing, you know what I mean, you'll get stuff like that all the time. So that means reality is, yeah, you don't talk to nobody but your attorney, bro. Because he's the only one that literally can, think about it. The street talking, trying to prove, this is my thing. And we can bring Tory into this too. I got no dog in the fight in each situation, but I will say this. I'll say Tory was doing right the first time to be silent and just drop his music and just keep working and take it to trial like he intended to do, which he did. But his problem is he kept playing around and speaking stuff on the internet, and actually won over public opinion, which that's not the ones he really need. He needed to be proved in a court of law, and that's where he lost, But it had high hopes. If he couldn't stay out of trouble, he kept violating probation because he always got to prove a point, And I get it, but at the same time, man, you got a big case, and even though things have dumbed down, but he swore up and down, he kept saying, wait till we get to his thing. It's gonna be a completely different story. It's not what you think. And it's like, may not, but that didn't change your outcome there, sir. And I don't know if he got offered any deals or anything like that, but I heard where there was some deals on the table, but I mean, it is what it is. That's neither here nor there now. So let me get back to the song. Left a Stain is what the song is, right? It says several hours after news spread that the murder charge against Lil Timm was being dropped for his role in killing King Von, Timm released a new song, Left a Stain, with accompanying video. So he actually did a music video. It says, lip sync in the bio, a shooter, he wrote in an Instagram post around 12 a.m. on Monday morning, August 21st. This sounds like it was too well structured. Because, I mean, that's why I said he had to have already had the song in the chamber. And once, I guess, the news were going to finally break out. But he waited. Look how long he waited. I mean, because from what they're saying, he been dropped off. He been had the charges dropped. So my thing is this. Why take so long? Like, the minute you got those charges dropped and your lawyer said, hey, man, you were good to go, then drop it. But at the same time, maybe his lawyer is the one that's like, man, you may want to wait, and I'm going to give you the clear. Probably had to get it cleared through it. I wouldn't be surprised if he had his lawyer listen to it. Who knows? But, I mean, I don't think he's really probably going in like that. But I'm going to see if they have any quotes from here in the article. It says, in the video, Timm is seen in various clips rapping in a stairwell outside, hanging out with Quando Rondo, smoking by the water. So Quando Rondo is actually in the video. Wow, that's your homie. You got to hold him down. Says, in the video, Timm is seen with various clips. Read that one. He says, just got a collect call from New Pluto yesterday. This is the quoting of the song, right? There's some lyrics in the song. He says, he said he on the way. We steady catching plays. I told him about my good news. I'm about to beat this case. I really came from the bottom, feeling like I'm Drake. Lil Timm rap. Okay. I mean, slight little, I hear the beat probably gonna go even harder. That would be very, very interesting. Watch King Von family heated reaction to the news of Lil Timm's cleared of murder charges below. So apparently this is it right here. I'm gonna play a little bit, probably a little bit on mute, because I don't think you guys will probably be able to hear it too well anyway. But I guess this is family members that they're mad that he dropped. It says, let's see. King Von family members had a few things to say after Lil Timm's charges dropped dropped in a connection with King Von's murder. So let me see this real quick. Oh, she on a little chat. She ain't even showing her whole face. Yeah, this is just a little quick, little 52-second clip. Oh, he on deleted his Instagram? Look on Vine page. Like, go through his followers. So that bitch got some explaining here. Wow, they want him to explain? You got some explaining to do. Why? I mean, nobody knew what the fuck was going on. We all woke up to this nightmare shit. Okay, so the family saying they didn't know. Okay, cool. So pretty much they're not mad about the situation, but at the same time, like, I get it. Oh, this album cover though? Hey, I'm not mad at this album cover. It's low key super fire though. Jordan 4s, and it's like the that's the red and black joints. Hey, these go kind of hard. It says Left a Stain, and then he has that the anchor monitor, he has it cut off. Okay. Nice. That is super nice. Look like we got Dunks joining the building. Give me like 2 seconds and I'm going to get you up in here real quick. Hold on. Give me like 2 seconds. Hold up. Let me get it right. Hold on. Let's see. All right, yo, say something. Hold up. Not even. Let me see. Did I get you right up on here? Because it ain't look like it even brought you in. Can you hear me? Let's see. Let's see. Hold up. Because I'm trying to get Dunks up on the screen. Looks like we're almost coming in. Dunk should be coming in. It's somewhat linking up. It got to be. I think he had to cut his camera off and come back on real quick. But yeah, giving Dunks like a few minutes to get up in here. There we go. I see you, Dunks. Let's see. Let me see. Let me make sure you got you right. Say something. Because I can hear you clicking. I think Dunk's trying to get the audio right, but we see him up on the screen. Just start talking whenever you can to get up on the joint for sure. Dang, look like he exited out, come back in. Let's see. Can you hear me? Let's see. Yo, I think he's checking on the mic right now. I can hear him clicking though. Um, just say something when you get a chance. But yeah, this left a stain joint, definitely something I want to check out. I don't want to get any copyright strikes on the joint. So I'm very curious. Honestly, I may have to just give it a listen. Even if I had to just play the video on mute real quick, I'm very curious. Yeah, seems like Dunk's coming in and out. Like I said, just say something whenever you can. Um, let's see. I'm gonna give Dunks like a few minutes to get things situated real quick. Let's see. Probably just like exiting out. I don't know if he's gonna like restart his whole computer. I'm gonna put myself back on the main screen real quick, and then if he pops back in, I'll get him right. We'll get him right for sure, man. Hold on, give me like 2 seconds, everybody. We're gonna go. Let's see. Boom. All right, cool. I should be back audio wise and back in the building. So if Dunks come back in, I'll definitely add him up on this joint. But yeah, I may just play the video real quick. I don't want to catch no like copyrights, but obviously, homie doing something necessarily, I'm not gonna say right. This could be strategic because I also heard where people were thinking like, hey, maybe like this, it's too perfect timing for this just to be like, hey man, they finally got the news, even though it's happened so long time ago. Let me go and just drop my stuff now, which is a smart move. But it's like that's how you know 10 times out of 10 he already knew probably way before ahead of time. So let me just share my screen again. I got the stuff from Complex as well. So let me share my screen. Give me like 2 seconds. Boom, right here. There's another little part I want to touch on it. Then we're going to sneak on over to Gunplay joint. Then we'll close it out in the last 30 minutes on Gunplay. But this is Complex's article right here. It says King Von murder case. Charges against Lil Timm dropped. Asian doll reacts. So pretty much like probably got the same thing. I'm kind of just summing up. But it says Lil Timm's attorney Noah Pines confirmed. So his lawyers confirmed this with Double XL. So that's the article. I literally just got this up on. So this is her reacting. Kind of same concept. And then everybody got the music video up on this joint. I'm gonna play it, but I'm gonna cut the audio. Like, I'm gonna just see if I can like just cut the audio like down. Hold on, I gotta see this joint. Hold up, beat already kind of hard, but I'm gonna cut the joint down. I just want to see like a little glimpse of this real quick, cause hopefully I don't get flagged for this because there's no audio. But 9 times out of 10 they may still kind of catch the kid. But yeah, look like homie just living life and doing what it is. And Quando Rondo, I don't know what homie be going on with his hairstyle, man. But yeah, they doing their thing. So whatever label they signed to, they getting their cut and doing what they supposed to do. Can't really knock them for that, man. But I don't want to play it too long because I know how YouTube is. Even sometimes they'll do that. Now another thing, I'm glad they got related stories at the bottom. I will say this: as tough as my bad, I'm tripping, y'all. But as tough as Dirt always rap, like, you know what I mean? You would swear he would have been slid. You know what I mean? A lot of people I've seen also coming at that like, yo, Dirt still ain't slide this whole entire time. And it's like, yo, hold up real quick. I think we got Dunks coming back in the building. Hold on, give me like 2 seconds. Hold on. Let's see. Yo, say something.
Yo,
Yo, okay, cool. Hold on. Let me get you on the right. Hold on, hold on. Right. Cool. Now say something.
yo, what's going on, everybody?
There we go. There we go. There we go. What's up, man? What's up? Welcome to the
Shit,
live,
not,
man.
yeah, man. Like I say, daddy duties.
Most definitely. I told him you was taking care of family business, man. But we got
Yeah,
Dunks in the building. Did you
hell
already
yeah,
see the you already see the topics on the joint?
yeah. What's it about? Gunplay and oh shit, my fucking flashlight. Oh yeah, as gunplay. How he did something with his like baby mom or something like that. He
Yeah,
pulled.
he actually is married to her. Actually
Oh, he
married.
pulled like pulled his gun out on her. Well, I mean, they can kind of tell by his name.
Yeah,
And,
well, hate to say that, but then I was just touching. I've been covering the Lil Tim is the guy who shot.
I don't really want to speak on that one because that's kind of like kind of fucked up.
You think it's so you not cool with his charges being dropped?
Nah, nah.
So you actually don't think? I'm glad you came, man, because this is what I was trying to say. Like, I mean, you gotta. I'll put me and you in a scenario like we riding or whatever. If I'm chilling, like if I'm chilling and like you actually like see somebody come up and sucker punch me, and no different than how it happened to who when they say, "Hey, yo, look out!" You what you know what I'm saying? You gonna sit
Well,
there?
I'm sure in that situation that you just said, I'm sure nobody had his back. In that situation,
Yeah, but it's
he kind of brought that one on himself. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I mean, all right,
Yeah,
wrong person, I
you,
guess, to
you,
bring in the
you
picture.
use the right scenario because that was the wrong
All
one.
right, look, me and you chilling or whatever, and you just see somebody run up on me. You got that thing on you, right?
Yeah.
You see somebody run up on me and like literally like I'm just like
Hey,
they just start welling on me and punch me in the face.
really, you should already know it's like really no questions asked. So,
So
but
you so do you think you deserve to be like locked down because you was defending
well,
me? Like
well, I mean, but I guess how they're trying to play it is like in a scenario how you just put it. I'm assuming King Von ran up on Quando, and I guess Lil Tom defended
yeah,
Quando. Is how they're trying to
Tim.
portray it.
Yeah,
It's
little.
Tom. It's Lil Tom. Tum.
Oh, why everybody keeps saying it's Timm, Lil Tim, bro. It was Lil Tom too. I saw that run before. I know where you getting it from. I saw that
Okay.
too. But everybody keeps saying Lil Tim. I don't know.
It's like
Hell,
the Mandela effect.
huh? Yeah,
It's
I
like
was like,
the Mandela effect.
yeah. Fuck it.
Hell,
It's little something. It's little something.
it's little dude,
Yeah.
whatever.
God
But
damn.
what they say? Who was it? It was one of the comedians said, "Little such and such."
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah,
But yeah.
but yeah, okay. I mean, but if you want to put it in that situation, then I mean, I mean, you and me both would, and this is me going against myself, going against you. We would really have to prove to where it was a defense tactic, you know.
I mean, you don't think he did it in defense of his homie?
Well, no, because it was known. It was already known animosity between the two, and so by little Tom Tim being associated with Quando, they're gonna make it like it was a targeted hit, regardless of if he was defending Quando or not. If Quando and Vaughn already had past beef, obviously the prosecutors are gonna play it as that when they see each other, it exploded to the next level. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I mean,
So
looking at you seen the video, this was
when
what
I
happened.
obviously I see the charges have been dropped, so clearly they bought that story somewhat. That
Yeah.
was a defense tactic, which, like I said, can't be mad at the dude for for getting his life back. Still it's an unfortunate thing that another man had to lose his life because of it. But I
Yeah.
mean, like I say, it's just one of those situations where we all know where all of us, me, you, everybody in this chat, we all know we're all adults. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Unfortunately for Vaughn, he wanted to really play that gangster life and out the booth.
Well, I think he wasn't really playing it, but.
Well, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, he
not
want to
saying
live that
flag,
lifestyle.
but he's keep like pretty much that 1 foot in, 1 foot out, 1 foot in the
Yeah,
industry, 1 foot in the streets. You know,
yeah, and
like that.
I'm just surprised. Like Dirk always talked about it, but I never seen Dirk in any action for real.
Well,
And
also you can paint that picture of maybe did Dirk have something to do with it because him and Vaughn were on trial, and
yeah, I've heard about his charges
really
being dropped. And
because I'm sure we all saw the Breakfast Club interview where fucking Dirk pretty much had to shut Vaughn up.
yeah,
Where Vaughn was almost talking too much, and Dirk had to do that little cough, like, "Hey,
yeah,
you saying too much. You
yeah,
saying too much on
yeah, I
air."
saw that.
You
Yeah,
know? So and now with these charges that were on them, maybe
yeah.
getting Vaughn out the way cleared Dirk's name because
That,
obviously,
that's one angle. That's one angle to swing at
obviously,
it.
obviously Dirk wasn't going to go down for Vaughn, and Vaughn wasn't going to go down for Dirk. Don't matter the story that they paint to us, that they boys, that they locked in. Man, it don't matter, man. If me and you,
I
if me and you get charges of stuff, and you facing 45 or I'm facing 45, you know what I'm saying? I mean, hopefully our history is stronger than theirs to where we could kind of play the defense against from our bond would be so strong that we could play the defense without even being around each other. But in an instance like that, if you facing 45 or I'm facing 45, I'm sure on your end your conversation is gonna go a lot different than mine. You know what I'm saying?
honestly, bro, I just wouldn't even say shit. Like,
But it's crazy, man. Like if he
but
said.
I'm pretty sure them boys did some talking.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I'm saying I'm not trying to use us as an example, but
Yeah,
I'm saying like what I'm just trying to use a bond that I know is strong, as an example.
yeah, yeah,
In any instance like that, I'm sure majority people ain't taking that 45 years by themselves. Not to say it's 45 years, but I'm just using that as an example too. You
it's
know what I'm
gonna be
saying?
double digits. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure the average man only looking out for himself.
yeah. Boil down to it. I hate when people are like that, but they come with the game sometime in
Yeah,
life, man.
exactly. And Vaughn, Derek, no different. He not about to go do no time, especially they say if he say something, I'm done. We both done. So if I
Yeah,
can get him out the way, then he obviously a dead man can't talk. So he can't
yeah.
serve no time. I can't serve no time. Allegedly, I'm just saying. You
I
know.
mean, I'm gonna say this: as much as Dirk rap about that life, how long you think you supposed to wait before you, even though they know you gonna be connection, but you gotta retaliate. Like no disrespect, you got out of your home and you
Yeah.
supposed to, But if you saying you about it and you gonna do X, Y, Z, then yeah, he didn't slide. Everybody literally pointed out like, yo, you rap all that stuff and you still ain't slide, but to play devil's advocate, there's really no time limit on him to like really, you know what I mean? Like he had to do it immediately because they know it's him. Probably
Mhm.
gonna wait for stuff to die on down or whatever and do what they need to do. Makes me think of Black Youngster and Young Dolph,
Yeah. Rest in peace to Black Youngsters. His brother, he just
Yep,
died.
yeah. I'm not sure why. I haven't even looked into that story all the way, but I have seen it being reported.
All
Um,
I'm saying is, I mean, cross CMG, you don't live too long.
yeah, yeah.
You
I
cross,
mean, them boys.
you know.
Yeah, and the only one that really run their mouth is Black Youngster. And if he being quiet,
I mean,
I don't know.
no, honestly, at this point, with CMG and their roster, I think honestly everybody but ESTG and Moneybag are disposable. They can replace everybody else.
Oh heck yeah, man. Moneybag.
Money, Moneybag,
He already
Moneybag,
said Moneybag is the quarterback. He said he's the quarterback.
yeah, EST and Moneybag. Oh, and 42, but 42 locked down right now. But
He said he's
them,
supposed to be out sometime this year.
those are his three starters. That's all he needs. Those
Yeah,
three good.
but
And
Youngster,
really, you could put 42 over EST.
I say Youngster actually. already admit, he said he know why he signed it because some other stuff. I mean, they like here, this, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he really take rapping super serious.
I don't. I feel like Black Youngster is one of those guys who don't know what he signed. He just know that he getting a lot of money for what he signed. You
Nah,
know.
I say he's. I give him more credit than that.
I mean, I know he signed his. He know he signed a
I'll tell you
contract.
who really throwing me off. What's the one dude is when they do it, you do it, they'll do whatever he said. He said when
Oh
I
man, the dude from what's his name? Finesse.
yeah, finesse rhymes, right? Or finesse times. I think it's
Finesse.
finesse rhymes.
I just
Yeah.
know Finesse two. Finesse two times. That's what I call him.
That's his name. It's two times. I said rhymes, yeah, but two times. I think that's
So
it.
his name is Finesse.
Huh? Yeah, it's finesse two times, right?
Finesse.
Nah, yeah.
That's what that's.
It's a play on
I
words.
know,
A
but
play on words.
if I was an announcer, just to be a dick about it, I'd be like, and now finesse, you know.
All right. You know how them boys is, but currently he came from being locked up. So I mean, them boys, a lot of
Oh
them
yeah,
come.
who was it? Well, and who was it? 1090 Jake tried to pull his paperwork.
Yeah, I
1090 Jake,
remember that.
and
Yeah.
then like, and then finesse was like, stupid ass. That's fucking juvenile paperwork. You can't even pull juvenile paperwork.
Damn. Caught him.
Like he said, yeah, that's
Caught
old
him.
ass shit. I wasn't fucking minor. You can't even fucking get minor records. So what you talking about?
See, and only you can tell that's how it's like me, how homie been through the system lost, but hell, you come out. I'll say this. You come out of that thing learning something whenever you go through legal problems. I'm gonna say this: anybody that keep getting caught for the same shit, you need to pick another thing to do because it ain't for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'll say this: all the stuff that had me, I'm like, yeah, I won't be doing that no more. And hell, if you ain't thinking, hell, some people just don't care though. But
Well, you got, and also you got, there is such thing as being institutionalized. You know.
some people just used to that lifestyle.
Yeah, well, some people trust me, and you know for a fact that I had one that was like that.
So do we.
I had one that was like that, and
Yeah.
like when he was out, I mean, but but like I said, it's a such thing as being institutionalized. People who are used to being locked up and they can't really function, in the outside world.
Yeah.
That's a real thing, and people, try. You just what they call it, like, this dude just gonna be a fucking criminal or blah 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 for the rest of his life because that's all he do. That's all he. You're right. That's all he do. That's all he know. You can't. I mean, that's just like that's his life. Like it's like no different than than you going to the gym every day. Like you
Yeah.
chose, you chose to take a healthy route with your life. This person chose a criminal life, and that's from the point they started to the point they're at now. That's all they know. That is life for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean, it's not nothing like to obviously you don't want to praise that, but I wouldn't necessarily knock somebody either for it because you never know what the first crime they committed was, that and it could have been something they probably stole food for their family, and
Got
then
charged. Yeah.
it got them hooked to that life of crime.
Yeah.
All crimes aren't dishonest crimes.
Yeah. I feel you.
What I'm saying? So, but
Let me hit the chat real quick. Got a couple of people in there. S. Scott says, only thing I got to say is they don't want to see Lil Tim hopping out that van. I mean, obviously, homie, not afraid to use that thing. I mean, hell, it's still crazy the whole situation, but honestly, man, the way Von was moving already, can I honestly sit back and say I'm truly surprised? RIP to King Von, but at the same time, bro, you like you said, one foot in, one foot out. Yes, you know what I mean? You not gonna, I'm gonna say this. Not everybody it ain't Floyd Mayweather out here where he a prize fighter. Not everybody you're not gonna be, the streets is undefeated. You're gonna lose to him one way eventually.
or also, well, we can say this. We can say this. Well, in this situation for all three of these things I'm about to say, it kind of works in all situations. uh let's take Vaughn since we're talking about Vaughn. First off, Vaughn wasn't where he should have been at to be in the first place.
Right.
He wasn't where known protection for him was. He
Yeah.
was all the way for one. He was all the way in a different city, different state. Completely far away from his people.
Yeah.
That was his first mistake. Then I'll use this guy as an example. Takeoff, same scenario, wrong place, wrong time. I mean, he
Yep.
was with his people, but was he really with his people? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, because I mean, yeah, that situation just sad in general, bro.
And then lastly, we can take this one's a little different, but what's his name? Um, Dang, man, I just had it. How can I forget? How can I forget his name?
It'll come to you.
Yeah. Uh. 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 uh
Takeoff situation is really
paper route.
paper
Young
route.
Dolph. Young Dolph. Young
Young
Dolph.
Dolph. Okay, yeah,
His- he was in his own city, but that was his downfall.
yeah. Looks like we
Yeah.
just got a new subscriber in the building. Adita Singh just subscribe. Appreciate you for
Yeah.
subscribing, homie. Most definitely. Y'all
But
smash out.
all those situations are fucked up in their own different reasonings. But two of them being away from their protection, and one of them being in the city that's supposed to protect them.
A little off mode here because you brought up Young Dolph. RIP to Young Dolph. But
Mhm.
can you I
Hey,
hate
this off topic. Have you seen that John Morant card that's going around?
I ain't looked at it. I saw some come across the
But
feed and I kept it moving.
it has Young Dolph, Key Glock, and what's the dude from Different Strokes?
The what is it?
Not Gary Coleman, but the other one.
Oh, I don't know him. That's all I
Yeah,
know is
but
Gary Coleman.
Todd Bridges. Todd Bridges.
Todd Bridges. Okay,
But
yeah.
they're all in that card. His John Morant's rookie card.
Wow.
Yeah, all three of those people are in the card. And so you already know that card probably going for stupid money now.
I gotta check it out. Gotta check it
Man,
out.
that card probably going for
But
fucking
I was
10.
gonna say though, for real, before we got off move, like back to Young Dolph real quick, because we can say like this is a part of the scenario. Um, do you think personally? Let's just say he had known issues with other rappers, particularly from CMG. Um, he kept dissing them, but the main person that he was taking shots at, I will give them credit, right? I don't know about behind the scenes. He did a great job of just not even entertaining it.
Bugatti.
Yes, sir. He not even entertained it.
Well,
He kept taking shots at him, and apparently something probably did happen because I mean, Dolph definitely felt the way about him. But Yo Gotti, it went in or asked about it, he would be like, "Yo, I really don't know where this is coming from. I just want to see him shine."
What did Wayne say? The famous line, "Real G's move in silence."
Gotti is a perfect, ideal
Exactly.
example of that. Yeah,
Real G's move in silence. Like you said, he never spoke on it. He never let it be known that it was pressure between him and Dolph. But Dolph let it be known.
most definitely.
But
And
Gotti a G. He didn't let it be known. He didn't speak. He just let his actions speak.
yeah, and I gotta give it to him. Even whenever what happened with Young Dolph, RIP, he still was like not in. I think he just disabled his IG, and I gotta give it to Gotti, man. He rapping the lifestyle he really living. Like he sent some stuff that's indirect, but they can't use that. Ain't no way they like. The only reason you can tie it back to him,
You can't tie it to anyone or anything.
yeah. So he's
We can,
very
we,
smart.
yeah.
You heard the mixtape he dropped last week.
I've only heard that one song. The one song. That's it.
Hey, that's all. Hey, that joint in the gym, it go. I put that joint on repeat for
Check it
real.
out. Yeah, I'll check it out.
With the one with yeah, check it out. It's featuring Moneybag. So you know, even if Gotti held his own, but Moneybag, he come through. It's already finna go off that already.
Go.
Yeah, literally. But
Greg,
that joint go hard. So I like that one. And actually your brother was the one that kind of put me on the Gotti, probably you too, but
yeah.
He put
Trust
his
me, he put me on him too.
yeah. So, but back to I say that
I
like,
didn't really have a choice. You could leave. You
man,
know?
we hung out too long to get. Man, ain't no way I just like did. Like I probably damn near spent the night over there several
Yeah,
times.
but it's still, and at some point you could leave. I
Yeah,
got to, man, listen to this.
but I say this though. Did is it safe to say RP to Dolph, but it's safe to say that you think he took one too many like shots? I mean, he did it on almost every damn like song and or like every album he dropped, it was always a good hit. And my thing is this: you saw what that went down the first time where they shot that he got the tip that he knew that they was out on him. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. Well, and he made it. He always, every time he could, he made it a point to let people know that he didn't sign to CMG. You
Yeah.
know,
So I
he
mean,
made it a point,
at some point you gotta be like, all right, we get the point. Don't rap about it no more because
and at some point you gotta realize that Gotti was like, "We gotta shut this up."
yeah. And
You
he took it like, and to be fair, I don't know if it's them or not. Whoever it is, it took them three different. They got him the third time, but the first two times they literally like. I remember the first time he got the tip, had the bulletproof vehicle. The second time they caught him up in Cali, and he got shot in the paws, in the butt, and in the arms. So that means he saw them, and they literally pulled that joint out, and he ran. That's
but
running.
and
No matter how you slice, and I'm not saying hell, do what you got to do, but that motherfucker took off.
all I'm saying is, why would you be in the area that you're from, in the cars that you're
I
known
think,
to drive, at the spots that you're known to go to because you wanted a fucking cookie? Like, bruh, come on, you don't got fucking 100 people that can go get some cookies for you.
but he
You
had,
that real that you got to go show up yourself. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I
Like, you
say
got
this.
100 people that could have went and got those cookies for you.
Then to be honest, he already know how it is. It's probably 50-50, but hell, he had his thing with him too, apparently. But it don't matter if that person already got him on you first. You know what I'm saying? Like me, like we chilling, and we same scenario, we can bring it back to with YNW Melly. If those guys were just chilling back there, hell, ain't no anybody run up with it already out on you. You make any movement, what you think they already got? That's probably the first
Hey,
thing they. Yeah, that's my thing. When you get ready to do any type of thing, and we got things on us, what's the first thing we probably going? I'll say, what's the last thing we're gonna remind each other to do? Hey, if anyone of these motherfuckers make a certain move, hey, you handle it, because you don't know what that, because they could be reaching for that. You ain't got time if you already got yours out.
yeah,
And I wasn't there. But I'm saying that's just how I feel about it.
yeah, but yeah, a green light has no rules.
Yeah,
No,
and like I said, three
there's no
different
rules for a
times.
green light. If it's on, it's on.
Yeah,
You see me before I see you, pretty much.
yeah,
When
and
that green light on, it's on.
I'm gonna just keep it 100. It ain't no, and that's why I said like Dirk. We'll take it back to Dirk. There's no time limit on when he can retaliate. Hell, and
Yeah, the
I
green
just
light always on for you, buddy. Whenever you ready,
and those guys have to know that. They have to know that. And if he's smart, hell, let it. And if he moves, and I'll say this, he low key kind of moving like Gotti moved in his situation.
Cool.
Um, uh, Dirk.
Dirk not gonna do nothing for Vaughn.
You
Dirk's not
don't
gonna
think
do
so?
anything.
You
No,
don't
no,
think so? He
no.
got. If we
Dirk,
go off street
But
code,
he didn't do anything for Vaughn. He didn't do anything for D Thing, and that's his brother. D Thing is his brother. He didn't do anything for him. So what make you think?
maybe he don't know who did it to his brother. Pause. But you know what I mean. Like you don't. I
Come
don't
on,
think they.
man. Come on, man. He know who did it.
I mean, yeah, you supposed to handle business. So I mean, I'm gonna say this: another rapper who, for the longest and probably still do, was living they raps too. And that's the game. Because in his younger days, he retaliated. He retaliated every time.
The game.
Yeah, I'm talking back in the day.
Yeah.
I'm talking back, not now. Ain't nobody checking for him now, but I mean, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Oh yeah, everybody, had their runs and everybody had to retaliate how they retaliate. It's funny though. This is kind of ties in with the game too, but it doesn't. But I was watching this video. It was a 50 Cent Ja Rule video.
Oh God.
It was obviously it was a scene that didn't make it into the movie. But it was just like it was 50 saying, "I just don't like that. I just don't like that little N word. I don't know why. I just don't like it." It was fucking funny how he said it because obviously
Bro.
how 50 Cent talking like his sarcasm.
Yeah. He
He's like,
wild in general, bro.
he was like, this don't even got to do a rap. I just don't like that little N word.
Man, let me hit the chat real quick. Says we got Manny in the kicks in the building. Says Yerp was good, my guys.
Yep.
What up, Manny? Slayer says salutes to everyone. What up, Slayer? Let's see. We got Kennel Kibble. Said a lot back to back. Said salute to Lil Tim. Meaning, I guess. I mean, he had a right to defend his homie. Even though the whole situation is effed up, but I mean, he do got a right to defend his homie. Says 912 stand up like lasagna, real OG move.
Must be some Chicago guys.
Yeah, but
Chicago,
he's saying,
Chicago in the house.
but he's saying basically Gotti did what he had to do. He says, "I showed you so." Gotti subliminal. I showed you so. Yeah, yeah, true. And that's the mixtape. That's what it's called. And we were talking about earlier. Says they spazzed one to NY my NY, and it says he went at Gotti every song Gotti lay in the bush. Yeah, that's what he said. I will say this. That's what I said. In my opinion, in that situation, Dolph them, man, say what you got to say the first time, let it go. But he keeps going, and his stuff is so direct because he said the name. He didn't, some stuff he just took like subliminals, but most of the raps he just said they flat out names.
Yeah.
Can we say he a real one for that? Yeah, why not? But at the same time,
But
sometimes when keeping it real,
that's an expensive name. That's an expensive name to say.
yeah, exactly.
You know what that's gonna cost you.
Exactly. Says the game is crazy. The game is on live stream. It's crazy. GA. So I guess he played GA. And then he says one too many. Yeah. He took one too many shots. And that's my thing. Because honestly, I have a feeling if he would have just dropped like maybe one song taking a shot and just let that, you got to live off that and take it with stride. But I mean,
I feel like this is that because remember right before Dolph died, remember Dolph had that contract too that he was gonna sign,
yeah.
It was like a major deal. I don't know if it was gonna be like a distribution deal or like a all around major deal or what type of deal he was gonna get. But he was getting a big deal, and and obviously that was gonna put some money in PRE pocket,
Yeah.
Gotti like, no, we the only ones in Memphis that's gonna eat,
True.
So,
Kendall Kimball says, I'm from Georgia 912. Okay, so he down there in the area. Man with the Kick says Slayer 100, the hands. But I'll say this, man. I think, hell, you like you said, you keep begging for some. That's my thing. You can't keep threatening people to. You keep threatening somebody long enough, hell, eventually somebody just gonna do it. Just
not keep knocking on the door. You're gonna get an answer.
yeah, and that's like I said, I can't say who right or wrong because I'm assuming, Dolph just what I know he had a reason, but I mean, like for it to be bothering him for so long, because I mean, I think it took him a minute for him to pop off because Dunk is not Dunks, but like Dolph is one of those people that is actually like he came in the game, even though he rapping like he in his prime, age wise, he's not,
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, yeah.
Dolph is like 35, 36 years old.
Yeah, off rip, and like honestly, I'll look up his age right now.
Yeah, he was like 35, 36. He was up there.
Yeah,
he like up there with like 2 Chainz and shit.
Yeah, and also
2 Chainz probably older now, but
what's the other dude from New York? He up there too. That he almost didn't pop off. The one that who?
Oh, Fibby Foreign, Fabio,
yeah, Fabio Foreign. Yeah, so Dolph is like 1985. So yeah, pretty much he like just a little bit. Yeah, 37. Like he a couple years older. Actually, damn near. Actually, he would have been 38 this year.
Yeah, considering at this point in time how they try to make it that 27 is too old to be rapping, you
Yeah.
know. But
Honestly, you got to get in the game. Like honestly, in your prime teenage years, and you don't want to start too. Because if you come in too young, they're gonna teach you like the child rapper the
that's
whole
what,
time.
see, that's why they want them that young because they're more impressionable. They can take an 18-year-old and mold them into LNX. Let's just say that, you know.
Yeah.
They can do that, you know, with an 18, 19-year-old. You can't do that to no 36-year-old man, 37-year-old man, you know?
Yeah.
You can't,
Apparently.
I mean, ain't no way you're going to, it's possible because we've seen it happen. But any real 36, 37-year-old that's standing on business and mean what they say what they mean, you're not going to get that person to do no dumb shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And that's why
Even
they sign stuff like that because it's harder to get an established adult to do what you want them to do. You know, they say they don't see a market in it, but where's the market? Where's the market in a 35-year-old listening to a 19-year-old? You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Where's the market in that? I get the
Some of,
market.
some of them do it. It's probably harder, like
I
you
mean,
said, but
we all got that guilty pleasure, and
yep.
we all got that
Yeah.
guilty pleasure. Sometimes the youngsters talk their shit, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes they do, you know. But I'm saying, like, to be realistic about it, what does a 35-year-old, 36-year-old have in common with a 19-year-old? You know,
No, that's a whole nother. After
because
10 years, it's another generation, bro.
and because 9 times out of 10, what that 19-year-old is talking about right now, that 35-year-old has already lived and been through.
True.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. It's easier for them to market a 19-year-old to a 19-year-old
True.
because they can kind of impress and what they can kind of put their impression on both at the same time, you know?
True.
But you're not gonna get no 35 you're not gonna get no 35-year-old listen to no 35-year-old and be like, if that 35-year-old man say, like, you never gonna see Benny and Conway and fucking the other brother, Fly God, what's his name? Benny Conway and
Uh,
the other brother. Somebody in the chat, let me know.
yeah.
But
Sign off for sure.
Griselda, pretty much, you never gonna see them Griselda boys dressing up in those dresses and stuff, doing all that shit because they in their 30s already. They already
Yeah.
established men, and they already got their bars together. You can tell those are grown man rappers. You know,
This is true. This is true.
you listen to Griselda.
No, I haven't checked them out. I need to check them out.
Check out Benny the Butcher and all them. Yeah, the Buffalo Boys.
I heard of Biddy the Butcher, or yeah, but I haven't.
It's
I
Benny Conway and damn, what's the last brother? The most he like the most popular one.
I don't know him then, unless you call the name. I didn't know they was all together. I've only heard of Biddy the Butcher.
Nah, there's a few of it's just all of them.
That's the same guys that beat Freddie Gibbs up, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm asking though. Like, it's just saying this the people that.
Supposedly,
Yeah, I mean, no, I saw the video. That's who I. That's honestly you. If you
West
didn't
Side
say
Gun. I'm sorry, West Side Gun.
West Side Gun, oh, I
West
actually
Side.
heard of. I've heard. I haven't listened to him more West Coast though, right?
Nah, they're all from Buffalo, New York.
Okay, shit, I didn't know, but yeah,
All
I
of them.
saw him on the. I
They're
saw.
all brothers and cousin.
I don't know why I thought they was in Cat. That boy was in Cali.
No, yeah, well, I mean, he probably is now, but yeah, I mean, he comes to undefeated. I mean, he comes to Urban Necessities a lot. I know that.
Mm,
But
okay.
yeah, it's West Side. Yeah, those. But yeah, check them out. Check them out, child. Check out those guys. I don't think that they're with Griselda anymore.
Mm,
But check them out still. Check out they got like more of that boom bap like style rap.
okay, kind of like Okay.
Like kind of like Joey Badass, where they're like rapping over like really melodic beats.
Okay, I check them out most
Yeah.
definitely. I'm definitely always
Sure.
looking.
No, no, trust me. I'm sure you'll be feeling them. I'm sure you'll like them.
Okay, I definitely check them out. Let's transition to this gunplay. situation story, and then we're gonna get out of this joint. Probably like another 10 minutes or
I
so.
mean, hence the name.
Yeah, I know. Ironically, right? So says Gunplay arrested on weapons charges, accused of pointing rifle at wife and baby. Right? Okay. So we have that up here. Let me see what it says. It says Gunplay was arrested on multiple charges today, which this was, I think, August 19th when it popped off. Is accused of allegedly pointing a rifle at his wife and baby. And what I heard it was over a video game situation, but I'm gonna read through it. It
Yeah,
says,
I heard that shit too. Yeah.
yeah. So let's see.
I
Gunplay.
know motherfucker was probably losing that 2K and took it out on his girlfriend or some shit
Bro,
like
I
that.
don't. This is all alleged, by the way, but still, like, it ain't.
I'm
Don't.
just saying if that's the situation, that's just what I'm gonna go with. You know what I'm saying?
Man, bro,
That
get
is
mad, throw the controller at the wall, and quit the
yeah,
damn game.
exactly, man, exactly. Break a controller because guess what? I guarantee you, there's a Walmart or something within 5 miles of you to go get another one. You know?
Exactly,
Like, why are you gonna put yourself in danger and put your wife and your 6 month old 7 month old child in danger? You know? Like,
exactly.
why you gonna pull your gun out on your girl anyway?
Exactly, bro. Like I'm telling you, like I don't been in it with like when I was in a relationships or whatever. If me and the girl got into it, like I ain't gonna lie, I got caught. She caught me with an uppercut one time, and I still didn't do nothing. Like like man, it's a girl.
Yeah.
But she also like she didn't realize it at the time when she uppercutted my joint. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Any harder she may would have knocked my ass the hell out. I'm gonna say this: you ever got hit? Well, probably not, but yeah, hit me with the joint. And she said
Well,
the
I
perfect.
mean, I've been, me and my girl been together for a minute, so I've taken a couple of slaps over the head.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and it's like what you supposed to do. And when she like called me, bro, I stood up and like I saw it went black. I like saw stars, like I was in the
Well,
galaxy.
that's different, man. She straight up closed fist you.
Yeah, she did,
Well,
and it said
that's fighting.
she said, and it said I ain't even put it. We were scuffling over my phone or whatever. But anyway, but yeah, and yeah, I was much younger back then. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna say I didn't deserve it. That's probably why I didn't like
So
do anything. But she like uppercutted my joint.
whoever declares a closed fist, whoever
Yeah,
deserves it.
yeah.
When is it okay to get a closed fist without getting one in return?
Nah, I ain't gonna hit no one.
I'm not saying that, but I'm
Yeah.
saying in general, people who usually throw closed fists usually get one back in return.
Yeah. Who to say that
I
didn't
mean,
go through with Tori then, man?
yeah, huh?
Who to say that didn't pop off with Tori and them in the car?
I
But
mean,
again, I don't think either way, no gun in general, right? Taking it back to the gunplay situation, and we compare it to the Tory situation, no gun should ever be involved. And I mean, unless like your life is on the line, and it doesn't sound like from listening, it's all alleged. Listen to
nobody's
the
ever threatened in that situation.
yeah, if you listen to the Tory situation, even the gunplay story that's going around, I don't think it caught that ain't what you grabbed the gun for. You got to really take it within like I really felt threatened. So what is he really gonna say if this stuff is true?
Especially with her holding your 6 month old child or however old the child was.
Yeah, and just imagine it's hard enough already getting to see your child going through stuff like that. If she bring that to court and it's already documented, bro, it's even
Well,
gonna be
it's safe to say that he probably won't ever get to see this child again. If he does get to see it, it's probably gonna be for like an hour with with supervision.
yeah. And it says, according to the Miami-Dade County arrest document obtained by XXL, Gunplay was arrested Saturday night on multiple charges, including aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, domestic violence, false impressment, and child abuse.
So pretty much he wouldn't let the chick leave when she asked to leave. He threatened her with a firearm. He he endangered her life with the firearm and the child.
Yeah.
I'm sure Gunplay is no stranger to felonies. So what's another one?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if he got bail or not yet, but my thing is this, bro. Like,
I
that's
mean,
gonna be an expensive bail,
he's
bro.
he was a Rick Ross experiment that didn't work out. You know,
Yeah.
Rick
Yeah.
Ross, Rick Ross, no, not extending no olive branches to Gunplay. How's Gunplay benefiting Rose right now? You know,
In no way, shape, or form.
exactly. So Rose not gonna be. He not gonna pull no strings or extend nothing to help Gunplay out when Gunplay had his chance and messed it up. Gunplay
He got on the Love and Hip Hop joint, right?
who Gunplay?
Yeah, in Miami.
Yeah, but Gunplay is a big uh snowhead. Let's just say that.
Looks like it.
You know, he a big snowhead. So I'm pretty sure that's probably where a lot of his money went.
Man. Says the Miami journalist Andy Slater is,
Hey,
I know, right? Salutes to the Slaters. Is reporting that the former Maybach Music Group artist is being accused of allegedly pointing a rifle at his wife, and she was holding their 6-month-old baby. Yeah, bro. I hope that is not true, but I mean, who? That's something I don't feel like you just make up.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You think it's made up? Who is? I mean, not to say he's not nobody, but who is Gunplay for somebody to just say, "Hey, we just make this whole big story about him and make up a whole big story about him going to jail and make it very detailed." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, no, this it really happened and he really did it. This ain't no alleged in this.
Says Gunplay has denied all allegations. The 44-year-old rapper is
Oh
currently in
God.
jail with his bail. Oh, he has been set a bail at 20,000. So he's got to pay 20% of that. So I mean, he should be able to hit that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like 2,000, I think. Got to pay that. Let's see, double XL.
44-year-old rapper. I've never heard a Gunplay song.
I have Bible on the Dash is kind of the he's made more than that, but that's the only one I feel like they kind of went, but it didn't. And let me clarify, went as in it cranked up the car, but it still ain't gotten the it's about to run out of gas type of song. Like it's good, but at the same time, like you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it ain't enough. Let's see. Gunplay's wife speaks out about the incident. She's filing for divorce on Sunday. Gunplay's wife, Bunche Taylor Morales, posted a lengthy message on her Instagram page explaining the horror incident that occurred in their home that led to her husband arrest.
Sorry to cut you off, but I just want. This is something I've always wondered about with celebrities. Is this somewhere in your contract that says you have to post your business online? Because it seems like this,
Bro, yeah,
whenever there's an incident like with the baby and Danny Lee, he literally was on live the whole time, him kicking his baby mom out. Like
yeah,
what is that something you really want in the public eye? You know, is it because you guys are forced and because you guys are in contracts, so your life is an open book. Anytime or anything that goes on, it has to be publicized. You know,
right.
and I'm assuming that it must be something like that because why? Like I say, for one, why would the baby go?
Why do we know this? You know what I mean? Basically.
Why would the baby go live showing the whole world what type of man he is, kicking his baby mom and his newborn baby out? Why would Gunplay's baby mom go right back after the incident she just went through and pretty much put herself in more trauma by having to relive it by telling exactly what went on? You know what I'm saying?
You know what they're gonna say. It's because she had to tell her side of the story. Yeah,
And any woman, I mean, I'm not gonna say any woman, but women that go through stuff like that are more embarrassed of because they feel like weak that they let a man have that type of control over them. You know,
yeah,
like correct me if I'm wrong. I don't want to speak for the ladies, but I'm just saying I feel like that way. Like if something like that happens, women don't want to let stuff like that out because they don't want people to like see like that's the type of situations that they have to be in, and and it makes them feel vulnerable and shit.
yep, most definitely.
Like I said, I'm just speaking. Correct me if I'm wrong, ladies. I don't want to step on no toes. I'm just seeing it from a perspective
I
of how
mean,
If,
he probably said some stuff to her that she believed him. She believed
oh
him.
yeah, yeah.
That's all.
I mean, as long as that money's still spending, she's still there.
Yeah. Let's see. Manny with the kick says 20K on the Whiskey Polo. Appreciate that. Um, he says Grisella boom gar. Okay.
Boom, 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 boom. What's that going?
Let me hit the rest of this
Yeah,
article.
you know what's up?
Let me hit the rest of this article, then we're gonna wrap things up. It says, I just want everybody to know my daughter and I are safe. She began in her massive to her followers. Unfortunately, Richard, which I'm guessing that is Gunplay's actual government.
How you get gunplay from Richard?
I don't know. Something like think about it. King Von situation makes sense because his name is like something Von, but
Avon,
yeah,
Avon, something like that. Yeah.
yeah, like I
Oh,
said,
yeah, Avon.
his
His name
name
is
has Von in it.
Avon.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So Richard is back using and developed a very bad drinking
Yeah,
problem.
back using. There, you can see it. You can see it in the man's face. He's an addict. He's a heavy user, addict.
But just drinking. She said drinking, so that was nice. Probably more than that, allegedly. But yeah, she said drinking. She says, I've tried everything in my power to help him and love him. To summarize last night event, I asked Richard to quiet down as he scared the baby sleeping while by playing Call
Bullshit.
of Duty.
He's probably on there like this. Some bullshit, man. Fuck it. Like, trust me, don't Call of Duty people, man.
And so she continued. He says, he started going off on me for asking him to quiet. I tried to collect a bag so my daughter and I could go to a room while he sobers up. He didn't want us to leave.
Oh, so,
He
he
didn't.
was drunk.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Allegedly, he says things went left fast. He was
Oh,
arrested last night, Saturday, August 19th. The weapon is the police says the weapon is in police custody. She added, I have a restraining order. My daughter is in my custody and I am filing for divorce. He will never get the chance to disrespect us again. Thanks you for the well wishes and prayers. This is very traumatizing experience. Please keep this was written by a lawyer.
sure, and I'm sure up until the gun got pulled out, that wasn't her statement.
Oh hell no.
I
So
guarantee you, up until the gun got pulled out, she was still up in that house, still with him. Now that the gun got pulled out and it got blown into the public, now she wants a
her
divorce.
lawyer got her to type out an official statement here. I guarantee you she
But
copied
like I
and
say once again, women who can't speak for women, so who knows how she feels,
exactly. Exactly,
So
bro.
I can't put that out there either. That that we just assume how she feels because that's not what this channel is about. I don't want any women to feel like that we just speak on women emotions.
No, I can't tell her how to feel.
Exactly. Just want to put that out there for disclosure.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely. I just hope, I don't know. I just hope that Gunplay gets through whatever he going through. Um,
Because I mean, high key, he too old for that shit.
yeah,
44 years old.
44, bro.
And then they put the two worst things back to back that they could. 44-year-old rapper.
Yeah, like
Those are
much.
two worst things you could put together.
Yeah, unless you like one of those timeless artists.
Like unless you like a Dre or a Snoop or a Cube or something.
Yeah, you gotta be a LL Cool J. Yeah,
Yeah,
basically all the people. Yeah, you gotta be that. Like it's one of those a household name
yeah.
rappers.
To where
And let's just keep it 100. He
and
ain't.
and
He
like
ain't. He ain't one of those though. He
and think about this. Ice Cube is now more big into movies and sports, but when you hear his name, you're still gonna associate him with being a rapper.
rap
Because
exactly.
why? Because he built his name and his legacy on that, and he can stand on that, and his legacy can stand on that, and it can hold and it holds value.
Most
Like to where
definitely.
he can be 45, 55, 60 years old, Ice Cube, and you're still gonna relate to him as a rapper, even at 60 years old. Dr. Dre, 50, in his 50s. What do you associate to him as? A rapper, a producer?
Exactly.
You don't look at him for his beats by Dre. You know
We it's like an add on, but we don't start with that.
exactly. With Snoop, you don't get Snoop for the conglomerate that he's become, for the savvy businessman that he's become, for all these deals that he's got under his belt. You,
Skechers.
you see him for being a rapper.
Yep.
People don't see Shaq for being a savvy businessman, for all these
Basketball player.
businesses under his belt. When people associate Shaq, they see him as what? A basketball player first. I'm gonna say because they have built their names on these on what they do. Gunplay hasn't. Gunplay is, in my opinion, this is all just my opinion. Gunplay is a old man who got stuck in some point of his life. You know, he
Yeah,
wants to
I'm listening.
continue. He wants to continue to live. Like, let's say maybe if he at 22 years old, he felt like that was the best point of his life. He got stuck at that point, and he's still living life like he's 22 years old.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah, most
Like,
definitely,
whatever happened to him at a certain point of his life, it was the best thing he's ever experienced. Maybe it's when he signed his deal, and he still wants to live that lifestyle. You
but
know,
he been out the. I don't know
exactly.
what deal he in now, but I know that one we thinking of the MMG joint that been over with.
At this point, he's probably just living off of the little residuals that um, Rick Ross gave him for being associated with MMG. So maybe like some type shit like anytime the song gets spun, he's getting some music because you gotta think music lives forever, and there are people who still do listen to Gunplay and listen to him every day. So you gotta think
Yeah,
he is still getting
yeah,
some form of
he got some type of play for sure.
and he's still getting some form of money. He's still getting some form of play because his music's out there. He's not just getting zero plays. You know,
Most definitely,
you gotta think new people discovering new music every day, new people discovering him every day, and him becoming somebody's favorite artist. You know,
most definitely. You got facts, but let's wrap things up for the night, man. Been on this joint for like hour 36 minutes. Appreciate everybody for coming through. Appreciate Dunks for coming through on the tail end to say today.
yeah.
Um,
Sorry about that, but like I
you
say,
good? You
take
good?
care, take care of home first, and everything else come next.
You good? Ain't stressing. We're gonna be back on Wednesday with the regular scheduled program for pretty much our live that day. So sold out on Saturday or well Wednesday, then Saturday. And but we'll be back definitely on Wednesday, getting things warmed up. Definitely a topic we may have to touch on again. I see you, Manny, with the kicks and Dunks with the salute. Um, but other than that, man, let's just wrap things up. Y'all know me, I'm Jeremy Jones. I make content about sneakers, occasional trial hauls. And this is Music Monday. We bought this at the top of the year. Sign up for that sold out Discord. It has pinned up at the top. It is free to sign up. And other than that, we will be back on Wednesday with another sold out live, another sold out podcast. And of course, y'all know I got more sneaker content on the way. So smash that like button, sub up, and I'm officially let Dunks take us out.
Thanks everybody for joining us. Like I say, sorry I caught the tail end, but better late than never.
Facts.
We're still in the building. So yeah, as Polo said, thanks everybody for joining us, and we will be back on Wednesday with a new topic. So yeah, maybe maybe we can squeeze some of Polo's vacation out of him. He can give us some, so
Maybe.
give us some information of how that went.
Most
So
definitely.
we'll see. But glad you. But for one, I'm sure just like me, we're all glad to have you back. But more importantly, we're glad that you took some time off and enjoyed yourself. Took some
True.
time off for you. So
Appreciate
that's
that,
most
Brody.
important. Yeah, of course. So, but yeah, with that, yeah, we'll be back Wednesday, man. And thanks everybody for joining us. Hey, sorry, side note, but hey, how you didn't like those those low top vapes?
Nah, they ain't for me.
That's like honestly, I posted those,
You
but
did
now
that on purpose.
oh yeah, because now I'm looking at it like okay, now this is a direct spit to Nike because they went from doing the Air Forces and said okay, we'll just take the Jordan 1 low. You never said that. You never said all your silhouettes was off.
Yeah. Hey, well,
Okay.
Stuart,
You
take
just said
that. Get your
you just
lawyer.
stopped
Yeah.
making the Air Forces.
Basically, yeah. We're gonna
Yeah,
we're gonna touch on that on Wednesday for
yeah,
sure,
but
man.
yeah, with that, yeah, I think we are officially out this thing, everybody.
All right, man. Peace.
Peace.
My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. Got enough I can remember. Got enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. Got enough I can remember. Got enough I can remember. remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel good when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel good when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel good when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December.